What's going on, y'all? I wanted to take a second and introduce you guys to a whole new wave in the Notonik ecosystem. It's called the Chaos Kit, and it's our first drum expansion pack. Now, this is something we've been working on for a while. We wanted to create an experience for Notonik users to where you don't have to leave the plugin if you don't want to. If you have an artist in the session with you and you're trying to cook up a track from scratch, you can literally upload Notonik and make an entire beat from start to finish. We had the sounds, we had the synths, we had the pads, and now we have drums. And we wanted to take the time to make sure that we carved out and created really interesting sounding drums, but also drums that were practical and that you could use in your everyday workflow. And I think we created that. And I'm gonna let you guys hear what you can do without even leaving the plugin, and let you guys hear what our new Chaos Kit expansion pack sounds like. Drums. Let's do it. So as always, I have Logic queued up, and this is the Chaos Kit expansion pack for Notonik. Now, I love this thing. I have not been able to stop using it. I know that is obviously coming from a biased perspective because it's my plugin, but I'm telling you guys, it really sparks another level of creativity, because inside the Chaos Kit, we have a bunch of different ways you can play these drums. So if you head over to Chaos Kit, you'll see right here in the library, we have drum chops, which is a bunch of different drum loops that we created, chopped up and twisted around across the keyboard for you guys to play in different kind of ways. So you could take a drum loop we created and chopped up and head down to the other side of the keys and take another bar and a half from another drum loop for the snares and mix them together and create something totally different, because they're all laid out right in front of you for you to use. A lot of different chops for you to play across the keyboard. So that is drum chops inside the Chaos Kit. We also have drum kits. So we took the drums that we created and created different kits, also laid out across the keyboard. So you don't have to go to like kit 1 in the menu and kit 2 and kit 3. All you have to do is change octaves on your keyboard, and there's a whole bunch of kits laid out. And we really wanted to do this way because we wanted to make all of the kits available to you in real time while you're playing. So you could just hit A in one octave of the keyboard and go over to B in another octave, and it'll be a snare from one kit and a kick from another kit. But the way they blend together sound really good. We wanted you to have options right at your fingertips. So you have drum chops, you have drum kits, you have a whole library of claps, you have a whole library of kicks, you have a whole library of percussion, and you have a whole library of snares. I banged on some pots and some pans and tweaked it a little to make it sound cool. So there's a lot of interesting different types of percussion that you can get into your beat. A lot of different sounds in the percussion library. But yeah, you have everything you need at your fingertips to create the drums that you want to create for your beats right here inside of Notonik. You don't even have to leave it anymore. Same Notonik UI, but with a little bit of edge, with the drum machine in the background and the melting lava. So this is Chaos Kit. And now this is the beat that I created using the Chaos Kit. Now these are the drums that I created using the Chaos Kit inside of Notonik. And I'm gonna play that by itself first so you guys can hear these drums. Very lo-fi and gritty sounding, but it's perfect for the type of beat that I was making. Now, all the drums you hear inside of this thing are coming from the Chaos Kit expansion for Notonik. And honestly, being able to use this thing to play drums and to create melody and to create bass, we're just really trying to make an experience for you guys to where you can stay on this thing all day long and continue to spark that creativity. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. When you make like one beat, two beats, and you're kind of on a roll and you don't want to stop because it's like there's a creative surge happening with you when you're making those beats. That's the kind of environment we're trying to create with Notonik. And we feel like with the introduction to the Chaos Kit expansion pack, now you don't have to leave and lose that second of inspiration looking for another plugin to try to figure things out. You could go right to the Chaos Kit, add drums, and then add your melodies and your bass and your pads and whatever else you need. But here, this is the beat I made using the Chaos Kit for Notonik. Let's check this thing out. So yeah, like I said, we're super excited about the Chaos Kit and we really think you guys are going to be excited about it too. So get to it, check out Chaos Kit, start making your beats, and we really, really want to hear what you guys cook up using these drums. I'm like really excited about hearing what y'all make using these drums. So any beats you guys make, you upload it on Instagram, definitely tag us in those posts and we will repost it for you. I love when I hear you guys cooking up, and I love the different creative approaches to using the plugin. Like you're pushing the limits of our plugin to levels that I didn't even know were possible. So thank you guys again for supporting Notonik, and we have a lot more to come, a lot of dope things in the future. Enjoy Chaos Kit. Let's get to it.